Shalom. Shalom, Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakathum to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, just going to get into the topic of the famine of the word. You know, it was sparked by Apostle Rakai. I remember it was either yesterday or a couple of days ago. I remember him talking about, brothers start talking about more of that famine of the word because it's coming, right? Because we live in a society where everybody can just say whatever the fuck they want to say, air out their own opinions, vain, keyword, vain opinions and whatnot. So it's like, dang, like, Jake really think it's sweet. Let me put it like that. Jake think it's sweet out here, man. Oh yeah, everything is directed towards the black Hebrew Israelites. How to cut a black Hebrew Israelite. You know, if you watch Elder Manata Zappa, also his page GMS South Carolina '08, man, a lot of his videos has been people that's been talking about black Hebrew Israelites. How can you cut them? I'm like, dang, so are we there that big of a problem that you don't even look at the fact that Esau, it really just shows how they bought and paid off by Esau Edom anyways. They focus on trying to cut us when we're telling you, like, nah, we're not the reason why things are the way they are. It's Esau. But the Lord had the story written that we was going to be persecuted, man. You know, with John the 15th chapter, right? How if they persecute me, they're going to persecute you. Just let you know that we live in a wicked society. So if you like being here, bro, you're wicked your damn self. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'm not saying that you can't have your times when you enjoy yourself with certain things. But overall, if you like being here, then you're wicked. Point blank, period. Let's go ahead and jump to the scriptures. You know, I ain't got much time. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water," right? Even though it says that, not that, right? Because the Lord, he is going to do these things in the times to come. It is going to be a famine of bread and water. But in this specific verse, this is not talking about that. He's going to explain what it's talking about. But of hearing the words of Yahweh, right? So it's going to be a famine of the word. Meaning that once we're off them highways and byways, once the Lord take us off the streets, you're done. You're donezo, okay? There's like whatever your relationship you have with the Lord, if you have any, that's what you're going to be stuck with. You ain't got nobody to blame but your damn self, right? You read Proverbs 1-28 on down. That's what a lot of people is going to experience. I'm gonna read Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. Right? So, like, these people, and there's gonna be people that have been scoffing too. You know, be prepared for everyone that knows that you know the truth to be really coming to look for you. Oh, what you say about, Jacob's trouble? The mark of the beast. What y'all call it? What's his name again? Yahweh. You know how they be doing? They be, fucking up the names and shit. Yeah, some of them might get it right. Yahweh Shai. Like, bro, and we're just gonna look at them like, let death be unto death. We ain't gonna be saying shit to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 26. That's the point. It says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover for they are a rebellious house. So we're not going to be we're not going to be rebuking you, correcting you on nothing in that day. Once we're off the streets, bro, we're done with that. You know, I remember a brother had a dream on like people actually finding him, and they asked him, okay, so when y'all finna go back on the streets? Oh no, that's over with, buddy. And then he just closed the door in his face. Like, bro, we're not finna be correcting you, reproving. Like that season is gonna be over with, man. Gonna be into a new season, a season of judgment. And for those that didn't take heed, that didn't want to listen, that chose just to do whatever the hell that they wanted to do, guess what? You're gonna eat as it says in Proverbs 1, maybe 30 something, maybe. How they shall eat the fruit of their own way. Y'all gonna have to eat the fruit of your own way. Meaning whatever you've been doing to serve the Lord, which is most likely nothing, y'all are going to perish. You know, scriptures also say, for every idle word, man shall take account thereof. So in that day of judgment, bro, like everything that you've done, and don't let you just do something bad to scoff at the man of the Lord, bro. Like, Lord's gonna take care of you, but He's gonna take care of you, not a good way, right? He gonna lay His indignation upon you with His righteous anger, especially the ones that was in the faith and fell out, because you really knew. And you still said, nah, suffering's not worth it. Hey, okay, bet. Lord's, hey, bet. That's how the Lord is feeling. Bet. I got something for you. Right? So yeah, man, these people they're gonna continue to do scoff. They're gonna continue to come against us until that day comes when they realize, oh shit, we was right. Wisdom of Solomon 5:4. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Right? That's how they're going to be. So just keep doing what you're doing. We're making we are making the best investment that we can possibly make. Right? Because when that famine of the word come, meaning there ain't nobody going to be teaching no more, you're done. If like whatever you got with the Lord, that's what you got. And that's speaking to us first and foremost, man. We got to make sure our relationship is right with Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, whatever relationship you have with the Lord, that's it. Ain't no, let me go ahead and go on a fast, man. Okay, it's going to be easy as hell to go on a fast then when there ain't no food. Right? Like, come on, it's too late. But yeah, that's all I really had on my spirit, man. You know, just something quick of the spirit. No, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm going to end it off by saying, Ka Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yasharallah.